Hey guys, JKG here, back with another One Punch Man video, and today I just want to talk about when you should save your gems and when you should spend them. So I've made one video about how to get gems, so if you guys haven't seen, then go click on that video right there at the top right corner. It's all the way at the other side because I moved the camera here. Okay, let me move it back to my usual spot. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll link it up here, go and check it out. And yeah, let's continue. So when you should use your gems, because gems are a very valuable resource, and at times you might have to pay real money to get them, but if you use them correctly, then I'm sure you'll be able to have enough for progress as well as summoning for your favorite SSRs. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is black tickets. Okay, so I forgot to put a content page, but throughout this video I'll be talking about black tickets, Groribas, stamina, vitality, when you should refill, and then tournament pick arenas and stuff like that, when you should buy chances and stuff. Okay, so we'll start with black tickets first. So black ticket, of course, I think this will be the main bulk of the gems that we'll be spending on. So it's 220 gems for 36 tickets. It's 7,920 for every 2 weeks after the comeback banner is released. So every month you will need to spend 15,840 gems a month. Yeah, so that is the basic. You guys should have this for 7,920 gems before the Wheel of Fortune or the free wheel or whatever is released. It can be a bit hard, but after that wheel thingy is out, I think it's actually very easy. Yeah, just make sure you spin it every day. Okay, so 15k gems a month on black tickets. Okay, this one I think is a must-have. So yeah, this one, don't save your gems. Spend it, because you can only buy 36 a month. I mean, twice a month. So if in the future a unit you want comes out and you didn't save up, you won't be even able to buy 180 tickets at one shot. Yeah, so you won't be able to get him. Yeah, so moving on. Okay, so why I choose to talk about Peak Arena before Stamina and Vitality is because I want to get this out of the way. So I've seen people saying that it's worthwhile spending your gems on this. Yeah, so you actually need to refill twice. So it's 120 gems. So I think people think that, okay, it's just 60 gems for this, and then another 60 gems for the hero one. Okay, let me show you why I think this is a scam. Yeah, so I have a feeling they did this on purpose to make people spend their gems. Okay, let me just give you a quick example. Let's say you are in a shopping mall. Okay, at the gate of the shopping mall, when you go into the department store, they give you a free suit. Okay, so everyone gets a free suit. There's a box maybe at the gate. Yeah, so everyone that goes in, you can get a free suit. And then you walk around the mall and you see this pair of matching pants, but it costs $120, so it's quite expensive. So yeah, since you already got the suit, like, it's free, so you don't have to buy the pants, you can just get a cheap one, right? Yeah, so you walk off without paying for this. Yeah, so they don't get to earn your money. Yeah, but then what if they did it like that? You go into the mall and then you walk around the mall, you see this offer. This suit is selling at $60. It's $60 only if you do a purchase with purchase. So if you buy a set, and then the pants, also $60. So this whole set is $120. Yeah, so you'll be thinking like, okay, $60 each is cheap, so that's why you go and buy it. But then take note that this is the same department store as this one, which actually give the free suit. So it looks like it's $60 each, but actually the suit is free. So you're still spending $120 on the pants. Yeah, so if this looks familiar, it's because that's what they are doing. So it makes it looks like it's 60 gems for this and this, the hero and the monster medal. But then if you take a look closer, this is actually free, so you get this for free every day. And then this thing alone costs 120 gems, which is very expensive. So yeah, I don't think I would spend my gems on it. I think it's quite a waste. 120 gems. Yeah, you can buy a lot more things with 120 gems. Yeah, so do not go for the 8 times. I don't think it's worth. And then it's even more expensive to go for these two. Yeah, so don't refill this. It's a waste of money. Yeah, so with that out of the way, I feel like the most useless thing, yeah, out of the way, we'll move on to more useful things. So stamina. Okay, so when should you refill your stamina and how many to refill? My suggestion is, of course, the 0, 25, 25, 50, 50. Yeah, so a total of 150 gems on stamina. On average, yeah, I think this should be the average. Bare minimum, at least these 3. I mean, like, this is free, but at least these 2, 25, 25, of that makes a 50 gems. But I would usually go for 50, 50 as well. So 150 gems a day on stamina. Yeah, and I feel like it's quite cheap because you always need stamina for progress. I believe there shouldn't be like any single player right now that has every single character at max level. I don't think that is possible, and not even max level, like max ascension. So all their whatever equipment, all of them at like orange or red. I don't think there's a single player that has that. So you will always need stamina. Yeah, and you also need them to farm for awakened chips as well. So yeah, stamina is a valuable resource. Yeah, so make sure you spend enough. But then after this 50 is like 90. That starts to become a bit more expensive, so I wouldn't go for that. Yeah, so 25, 25, 50, 50, I think is good. 150 gems a day. And also, this part. So if you actually miss out on any of these time slots, it's 20, 20, 40. It's a total of 80. So I would suggest, please, just buy it. Yeah, just do it. It's just 20 gems for 60 stamina. Yeah, and it's a fixed price. So this 40 gems, 120. So it's still 20 gems per 60 stamina, which is very, very valuable. It's actually even cheaper than the previous page, the daily one. Yeah, so just do it. If you happen to miss a time slot, then it's kind of your fault anyway. But yeah, I would suggest just refill. It's very cheap. 80 gems for 240 stamina compared to here if after the 50 is 90 for 60 stamina. Yeah, here 80 gems, you get 240. It's very worthwhile. Yeah. So please, if you miss any of that, yeah, just do it. Yeah, just refill. Okay, moving on to vitality. Here on it starts to become a bit more optional. So back to this image. So the vitality is 35 and 65. So it's a total of 100 gems. So if you do events like snow season and firework, autumn firework events, they actually have a quest where you refill gems. I mean refill vitality twice, and then you complete that mission. So even if without those events, I would still recommend 100 gems on vitalities. because vitality is also a very good resource. Other than doing for events, you'll get talent coins and equipments, and now there is a nightmare mode, Conqueror challenge. Now there's buff gear, so all the more you need, than more than ever before. So yeah, I would suggest 100 gems a day on vitality. Okay, so tournament, I think this is a must-have. So it costs 50 gems. That's provided you win 8 times already. Yeah, so if you are not confident in fighting the higher BPs, then just go for the extreme left. It's always a bot. Yeah, always really low BP, so I think it's a 100% win if you keep choosing the left. Yeah, so go for 8 wins and refill. One chance, either one. I'll usually go for the lower one. So my monster was at like 1984, I think, or 1985. So I refilled and then I went for the monster one. Yeah, and got this. From my experience, most of the time I actually get orange. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty good buy. Okay, next is, okay, this one. Okay, I think you guys should have seen before if you have missed any sign-in days. Okay, so this one, I don't have a fixed value because I think it's exponential. So the first time you miss a calendar, it costs about 50 gems to claim the next day. So sometimes, like maybe let's say you are here, you're supposed to be here, and then somehow you miss one day, you are here, and then it says you can pay 50 gems to get these 100 gems. So you might be thinking like, oh, I still earn 50 gems. No, that's not that's not how that works. You are losing 50 gems because whether you claim it or not, next day you will still get it. So this gem is at every 6th day. So 6, 7, 13, 20. What's the last one? 27. So on the 27th day, about here, there's 200 gems. So sometimes you see like, oh, I pay 50 gems, I get 200. It means I earn 150. No, you are just losing 50 gems because if you're only missing one day, then just wait for the next day and claim the 200 gems. You don't need to like waste your gem to claim it in advance because the last few days from day 28 to 30 is just junk. It's just one more of this, one more of this, one of this, one of this. I mean, not just one, but like 10 or something. But yeah, it's not worth paying 50 gems just to get the next day. Unless you miss more than 5 days, then yeah, sure. But if there are 31 days and you only miss like 1 or 2 days, then don't spend your gem to claim the in advance because next day you'll still be able to get it without spending your 50 gems. And then yeah, bare minimum you should get 25 days for this, but 27th day you'll get 200 gems, so of course I will aim for that. So don't miss too many days. Yeah, that's what oh, you can only resign 5 days at max. Okay, so yeah, so I wouldn't recommend using your gems for this. Okay, next is Revert. So this thing might be something that you guys forget to do because I forget as well quite often. So oftentimes we go to dismantle, but then we forgot to revert. So during early game, maybe you upgraded an equipment to level 50 or something, but then further down, the more late game you get, maybe you find that, oh, this equipment actually sucks. I have a lot more better equipment. Yeah, so people think of dismantling them, but then they forget that with level you can't dismantle, so you have to actually revert them. using gems, so I don't select the 100% revert. You don't need it, you just need the normal revert. And then yeah, revert these back to level 0. You even get back gear cards, and then after that you can dismantle to get more gear cards. So yeah, reverting is important, so don't forget to do that from time to time, maybe once a month or something. Yeah, so relatively cheap, I think, compared to like 15k a month for black tickets. This is like maybe a few hundred at max. Yeah, so total 0 gems, I mean question mark gems. Okay, last thing, this might be the one that I'm most unsure about because it really depends on the people. So Groribas, if you buy it at full price, it's 300 gems for one shard, which means to get the whole character it's 24k gems, which is actually pretty okay, considering that for black tickets you spend 15k, you only get 72 tickets. It's not even guaranteed, which means for guaranteed it's like almost 30k, about there. Whereas for Groribas, you get him at 24k max, and not to mention like usual events or like some chests that gives SSR shards, there you might also get him. So I actually got about 10 or 10 plus of him for free before I started buying. So I actually don't buy it at full price, so what I usually do, I wait for this event to drop. So mystery store 20% off, this has been back a few times. Yeah, so at 20% off is actually only 240 gems. So in total, you only spend 19.2k, which is, you save almost 5k gems. Yeah, so currently, oh okay, 6 hours left. By the time you watch this, I think this event will be gone, but yeah, it will be back from time to time, so just wait for that. Yeah, and I think that's about all for this video. Yeah, so a bonus tip, just a very gentle reminder, spin the goddamn wheel every day. It's 50 gems, but you can spin 5 times, which is actually 250 gems if you have the patience or the time. So you actually don't even need to do anything, you just press switch. If it's not at the gem, you press switch until you get to the gem, and then you just press claim, and then yeah, wait for the ad to finish, and then wait another 5 minutes. Now they implemented the timing, so wait another 5 minutes. During the 5 minutes you can keep switching until you get back the gem again. Yeah, and then wait for the countdown to finish and claim, and do this 5 times. 250 gems a day is honestly a lot. So I mentioned before that this thing made the black ticket gem saving process a lot faster. So every 2 weeks, 14 days, if you get 250 for 14 days, it's about 3.5k gems. That's almost halfway there already. Yeah, so every 2 weeks, if you do this every day, it's about 3.5k gems. So you will only need to save about 3k plus more to get the 36 black tickets. So yeah, please just do this every day. Yeah, and that's the end of the slides actually. Yeah, so I hope I helped you guys a bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of guide. It's a bit long, but yeah, I try to cover as much things as I can. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button below. Also subscribe to my channel, and remember to hit the notification bell because of the current YouTube algorithm. If you don't hit the bell, there's a high chance that you might not be able to see this video, I mean any future videos. Yeah, so just click that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell so you won't miss future videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.